Okay, it is Tuesday, October 3rd.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like I was saying a word, can make a knot open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time?
76 degrees out here. A gorgeous day for frolicking in the woods. But I do apologize for missing last week, as it rained every single day last week. There was not one day I could get out here to make a video. So in the meantime, more chaos has ensued all over the place. And of course, by now, I'm sure you've seen the Philly riots.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Yes! Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
Because everybody's got to eat iPhones and liquor.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
I don't know, what's that bitch's name? Burger Time or something? Sorry, meatball. I guess she's making iPhone and liquor sandwiches. Because, of course, you know, Meatball was leading the charge and now needs your help.
Right now, many people are facing the toughest times of their lives. This is Meatball. And yesterday, Meatball got arrested.
Oh, boo!
Meatball was arrested because she wanted to survive. She was simply trying to put food on the table for her and her 11 children.
You go, girl.
Everybody should have access to bread, water, and the triple bacon XXL meal with extra sauce. Is it a crime to want to survive? Is it a crime to demand respect? Is it a crime to smash a window and steal an iPhone 15 Pro Max with 1024 gigabytes of storage? Yes, the last one is. So please consider sponsoring Meatball. For just $500 you can feed her and her entire family for nearly a full day. You'll receive a Meatball plushie and she'll even drop you a note every month to let you know how she's getting on. Reach deep into those pockets today. Because today could be Meatball's last.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
Oh my God. You couldn't make this shit up if you tried. You would laugh yourself out of the room. You couldn't even put it down on paper.
Oh, hell no!
So, anyway, to add to the fear levels and anxiety levels and chaos levels, they have decided to do a testing of the emergency broadcast system tomorrow, on the same day, by the way, that Russia is testing their nuclear siren warning system.
Coincidence? I think not.
Nothing to see here.
Please disperse. Nothing to see here, please.
So, as all of the distractions continue to occur, more and more tyranny is occurring all around us. If you have not seen, the World Economic Forum are attempting to gain access to a back door to like billions of people's phones across the world so that they can determine whether or not that person is of the correct political mindset to deter hate speech and harmful speech, of course. There won't be any blacklisting going on, don't worry about it. And this is why they want all these digital IDs. Look what they're doing in Australia.
A digital ID system could be operating between governments and the private sector as soon as next year. The aim is to reduce the need for us all to share vast amounts of personal data with multiple organisations.
We've all seen what happens when companies that hold our personal information get hacked, and it's not just customers who worry. Some organisations are doing away with this method and going digital. 10.5 million Australians are using MyGov ID for some government services, and there are private systems too, like Connect ID, but they don't work together. Now the government is consulting with business to bring digital IDs into the mainstream.
Making it easier, essentially, to live your life online, but with the minimum amount of sharing of documents.
Right now, you could be handing over lots of personal data anytime you say sign up to a new phone plan, apply for a rental property or a new home loan. Things like your passport, driver's licence, Medicare details, your birth certificate, all then stored by multiple companies. If you choose to use a digital ID, though, that information will be verified once but not stored.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
And it's all you'll need to prove who you are.
And if you can't see how more and more of this centralization continues to occur, whether under the media, the banking system, or the medical system, then you are choosing, again, not to see that. No! Which, of course, again, is how you would do that if you are looking to centralize decision-making. So as they gear up for all this shit on the cusp of another election, and they get ready to repeat the same exact horse shit that they did last time, I think we're going to see a little twist, by the way. I think people have been voicing their displeasure with Biden for long enough.
Despite the naysayers, we can make meaningful progress on dealing with gun violence. Because make no mistake, sit down, you'll hear what I have to say. You think
And I think a soap opera twist is going to be thrown in at the last minute. And I think you will see Michael/Michelle Obama stepping up into the reins to run against Trump to begin all of the theater that will lead to more and more division with more and more nonsense over a horseshit, already decided presidential election that is there to distract, while again, as chaos continues to erupt all around us, that will eventually lead to tyranny upon the implementation of the new government and new banking system and new era in the new world order that these fuckfaces are steering the world towards. I mean, if you want to see some absolutely insane propaganda meant to divide our youth, take a look at this.
OMG, you got your braids and I love them.
Yeah, thanks.
I want to get them done for longitude. I think they're so exotic.
You shouldn't. My culture isn't an accessory.
What do you mean? I've never tried them before. I want to get them.
Yeah, I know, but this is for my culture, not for your fashion.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have known, but I had to learn.
I should have known, but I had to learn.
I should have known, but I had to learn.
What the
I'm speechless.
I am without speech.
You know, first of all, none of that is true. braiding of hair has been around since ancient times. The Nordics and the Vikings used to do it, for God's sakes. But that's not the point at all. Of course, however, just making shit up completely doesn't really matter when the goal is to completely divide people on a racial level, and programming the youth is how you intend to do that. So, absolutely unbelievable the direction the world has plummeted into over the past few years, and it's about to get a hell of a lot worse. And I don't really think people understand that. So, to stay on the topic of local news, however, it is absolutely a national story. The baseball team here in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Phillies, have been the first Major League Baseball team to install facial recognition at one of their gates at the ballpark.
At the first base entrance at Citizens Bank Park, for the first time ever,
facial recognition, everyone from the party's here.
People walked into the baseball game using their face as their ticket.
It was awesome. It was so easy.
I saw it online. It seemed like a lot easier than waiting in those long lines. So
what the fuck?
It really was a lot easier.
It's called Go-Ahead Entry, and it's being used for the first time here in Philadelphia.
You don't have to stop. You don't get your phone out. You don't stop to scan a ticket. You literally just walk straight in.
You still walk through a security scanner first, just like you would if you were scanning a ticket. We tried it out by downloading the MLB app. I had to scan my face into the app, which took a few seconds. Then, with a ticket for today's game in my account, I walked through the Go-Ahead Entry lane. It recognized my face and my ticket.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No.
You have to be 18 to use Go-Ahead. MLB says photos of fans are not stored anywhere.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
A face scan creates a numerical token that's used to pull up your tickets when you walk through. Officials say thousands of fans have already signed up to use it.
Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, of course, the only way they get away with that is if people continue to go to games. Now, as a baseball lover and a watcher of the Philadelphia Phillies, I will not go to those games anymore with this facial recognition being brought in. And if many other people came to that same decision, they would eventually be forced to remove it. It's good to see there are some protesting going on down at the stadium about this. But the reality is, the only way that they are going to feel the impact of people not wanting this fucking thing is to have people not go and to boycott games until this shit is removed. Now, will people do that in numbers? Well, it's kind of the same exact thing we talk about when we say we need people in large numbers not to comply with their own enslavement.
That's true.
Will people do that? Again, the same exact scenario, just on a smaller level. So this will remain to be seen, but I'll certainly be keeping an eye on it.
That's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack.
So, anyway, just to solidify the acts of tyranny and censorship that are being brought in, here's the CEO of X explaining what they will do with unwanted content.
We have built brand safety and content moderation tools that have never existed before at this company. And we've introduced a new policy, to your specific point about hate speech, called freedom of speech, not reach. So if you're going to post something that's illegal or against the law, you're gone. Zero tolerance. But more importantly, if you're going to post something that is lawful, but it's awful, you get labeled. You get labeled, you get de-amplified, which means it cannot be shared, and it is certainly demonetized. Back to your direct point about brand safety. Brand safety. So they are protected from the risk of being next to that content. And it's also why it's really important to note that once a post is labeled and it can't be shared, and the user sees that, 30% of the time, they take it down themselves. Staggeringly, they take it down. And that reducing that hateful content from being seen is one of the best examples how X is committed to encouraging healthy behavior.
There you go. There you have it. You just won't be seen. They won't censor it. Just nobody can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, my God, what a joke. And, of course, the weather warfare is continuing, this time in Taiwan. It never stops.
Motherfucker.
So, what else do we have here? Oh, have you seen this one?
Shut the fuck You're the man, Dave!
Okay, I'm not gonna play anymore until those guys are escorted out of the building, so just hang on a second. That was so fucking unnecessary. That was so fucking unnecessary, you guys. You're supposed to make it... What's on the back of your shirt? Safety? It should say no fucking safety because you guys are punks and you shouldn't have fucking hit that guy. 4 of you on one guy. What a bunch of pussies. Your mom would be so fucking embarrassed by you. Okay, get him out of here. I'm leaving. Get him out of here. I don't want to fucking hear that they're in the back. I want them out of here.
That was good to see. So, I think I will leave it there for the week, as I have been going on and on and on. So, as always, I hope all is well, and we will see you on the next one. Get learning, get speaking.
System. I go to court when I have to. What do you mean I can't get to work on time? Got nothing better to do. What do you mean I don't pay my bills? What do you think I'm broke? Huh? If there's a new way, well, I'll be the first in line. But it better work this time. I didn't know you had any feelings.